Hey guys, it's 5 o'clock and it's Sunday, so that means it's time for So Sweet Sunday. While we wait for everybody to come in, I will share to a couple of groups. Let's see, I'll share to my group. It's So Sweet to Learn. Sister Social. Y'all hear that? Sister Social. I got so tongue-tied there. Oh, look, today they're just all coming up at once. I don't even have to search through. Okay, then I have to search for this one. Teaspoon of sugar. That one is a great group. So any of these groups that I share to guys, y'all please go over and join their group because they're great groups. Now I don't remember who all I shared to. My chaotic, oh look at there, My Chaotic Embroidery has a new logo. That is so cute. I voted on that one. I voted for the one with her tagline. Who else? We have Machine Embroidery for Beginners. That's a great one. I think we got it all. Embroidery Vinyl and more. Embroidery Bows, Vinyl, and more. I mess that up every time. Every single time. And it's an easy name. It's a cute name. It tells everything that she does. She has great vinyl. Let's put it that way. She has great vinyl. I use that on some of my In the Hoop projects a while back. I probably need to do another In the Hoop project. That'll be fun. All right, so I think I have everyone. Look at there, y'all all talking to me and I haven't even started yet. Who do we have here? Hey, Deborah. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, let's see. Did I already say hey, Dawn? Well, hey, girl. Hey, again. Hey, Shantravia. Coach K wants to know what we're making. Just hang in here. You'll see. Hey, Marquise. How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all are having a good Sunday. So today we are going to catch up on my orders. Y'all are going to help me catch up on some orders because I have been running specials. I did a cute little clearance. I have a raffle going right now. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. And I've just been getting orders from everywhere, and I am not complaining. Do not get me wrong. I am so not complaining. I am so happy. I'm so blessed, and I would like to show all of you all how to increase your orders. So the best way to do that is to watch my lives and find some easy ways, even some shortcuts. I love to find shortcuts. I love to find the easy ways to do stuff. So just hang in here, join my group. It's So Sweet to Learn, and you'll find a lot of cute little tips and tricks. Okay? All right, so let's get started. If you go to my personal page, pretty sure it's on my personal page. I think I shared it to my personal page. Anywho, Alexis Galloway, that's my personal page because that's my real name in real life. I have these bags and a couple other ones, and I'm clearancing them because I am trying to just get rid of some inventory so I can shop. So if I get rid of stuff, if I sell down my inventory, and I'm looking because I can see all my stuff around the room. I have a ton of bunnies, a ton of bags, a ton of Easter baskets. Ooh, a ton of towels, spa towels. Y'all, we got to give some stuff away, and we got to sell some stuff. We got some work to do. So if I sell some stuff down, then I can go shopping for some more blanks. This is what we call blanks. Blanks are basically anything that is blank. Or sometimes it has a design on it already, but that you can put an embroidery on. See all this dust? See, it's been here for so long, it's like dusty. So if I start sneezing, that's what it is. But I had two ladies from my Sister Social group to take me up on my $15 monogram bags. And I'm going to put their initials on it today. Hopefully they tune in. And I had a question from somebody. I don't remember who it was. I'll think about it, and if I remember who it was, I'll go back and tag her later so that she can see how I do this. She wanted to know how I switch out my regular hoop for my Hoop Tech clamp system. So I will show you all that. Oh, and they're here. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Aaliyah. Hey, my dad is here. Hey, Dad. Hey, Ron. Hey, Willie. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be saying hey all day. You know, I could say hey to everybody and just talk y'all's head off. So I'm gonna go ahead and swipe the comments away. And show you all how I switch that out. It's real simple. All you do is unscrew these little screws in the back. One screw. Oh, and I was just about to say, make sure when you unscrew the second screw, don't drop it. And if you do drop it, make sure you know where it went. So you're going to lift it off of there. It's some knobs on there. Lift it off, put it to the side. Boom, out of the way. All right, find the other screw that fell. So we have 2 screws. Okay. Take your clamp system, which is this right here. This is the Hoop Tech clamp system. I love, love, love these. I got them from my local embroidery, local sewing and vacuum shop. They have them online. If you go to Hoop Tech clamps, usually someone asks about it and someone is nice enough to put the link in the comments because we all love them. None of us are getting kickbacks from it, hint, hint, but we love it enough to just kind of tell it to everyone. So right now I have my 4x4 hoop on here. I want to take that off. You just unscrew, and you can't really see because this is in the way. But there's a screw underneath here. Unscrew it. Don't take it all the way off. And then you slide that off. Okay. They came with stickers, and just so that I would know my stitch feel, I put the stickers on there. All right. But before I was clever enough to do that, I put this one on the bottom, and when I put my tape on there, it's been tearing off. So I figured it's mine. I bought it. No one can tell me what to do. So I took a Sharpie. Oh, you know what? Let's turn this the right way. There we go. All right, now you can see the number that I wrote. So this is a 6x5 hoop. It says 6x5, but I actually wind up having to do it like 4.7 or 4.8 by 5.7 or 8. Otherwise, your needle, which needle? This needle side right here, it hits it, and it makes an awful noise that makes you question life and think that you are going to tear up your whole machine, and you might even shed a tear. So make sure you measure your sides around, basically, okay? Because this one doesn't come with the machine, so therefore it's not standard. It's not calibrated. That's what I'm looking for. Calibrated for it. All right. Who else we got on here? Brandy. Hey, Brand. My sister's on here. So let's see. So I'm just gonna find what is the front or the back. And I got these not towels. I got these bags from Target a couple seasons ago. Target has that cute little, it's not a dollar section, because they're definitely not $1. It's usually stuff up there is $3, anywhere from $3 to about $7, I think. So I'm gonna do this as the front because it has the little thingy here. And just to get this out of the way, I usually, let's see, maybe we can do it this time. I know the first time that I did it, I wound up having to untie. I'm just trying it out. Okay, I don't think I have to. Huh, look at there. I think we got it. All right, so I don't have to. So let's start. Let's back up. So I don't have to untie this, but if you need to and you have something, don't worry. You can take things apart and just make sure you remember how you take it apart and then put it back together. Like, for example, my chairs that I do, my lawn chairs for outside. Currently I'm doing them for the high school homecoming. I have to take those apart with a screwdriver. Alright, so we're gonna just kind of leave this under here. And since it's like a canvas material, we don't have to stabilize it with a stabilizer. But what you do want to make sure you do is check on the inside and make sure this lining is not like caught up here, because if it is, then it's going to compromise the depth of your bag. Oh, Tiffany girl, thank you. Tiffany says she likes my hair, y'all. I had to do something to it. I'm taking this whole natural journey, and I like to have my hair, it gives me character. All right, so I've put that all the way down. If you need to, you can even pin it. I trust that it will act right and behave for this So Sweet Sunday. So we're gonna wing it. It would not be So Sweet Sunday if we didn't wing it, right? And also, it's like the perfect, get y'all in here. All right, come on, y'all. Scoot in, lean in. Everyone lean in. Can y'all see? Are we here? All right, so these grommets are kind of the perfect width apart. If you don't have anywhere that's like giving you a good center, fold it in half, mark your center. I usually take whatever project I'm working on. If I don't have to have exact measurements, I push it right up against the top of this frame here, and it gives me a good center. I don't know whose I'm going to do first. I have two of them to do. I had two ladies take me up on the sale price. But I tell you, it's just $15. They're just $15. And I have, oh gosh, that would not go down. I have one more of this color left, and I have about 5 of the blue and white ones. I'll look at the other ones. If y'all just want to buy one, let me know. I don't mind selling them, because like I said, I got to get rid of them. Buy them so I can go shopping. Okay? So I'm going to go to the very beginning and show you all every step by step. Make sure this handle is out of the way. I kind of tucked it in the back there. All right. Sally, I am so working on this website situation. It is stressing me out. But technically, no, I don't have a website. I've tried a couple of platforms, and I have bought a couple of domain names, and making websites definitely is for the professionals. So if you all don't have a website yet, get someone to help you. And if you don't know how to make one, get someone to help you out. That's what I'm about to do. Or go on Fiverr.com. Can y'all tell that's a little pain point for me? All right. So let's go to the beginning. Can y'all see? Hey, Karina. Oh, no, I'm just joking, Sally. It's okay. I was a little dramatic there. So we're going to start with the computer, with the jump drive. And remember, this plugs into my to my computer. It goes directly into my computer. And usually if I'm doing like a one-off or just some type of initials or something that I'm not necessarily going to put on something else, I save it to, I don't know if everyone's would be your H drive, but it saves to my H drive, and I can just transport it right over. But keep in mind, as soon as you turn off your machine, it's going to go away. So if you want to save it for additional projects, definitely save it to your memory sticks. I have a 2 gig one, and also I have a 8 gig, but I try to save everything on the 2 gig one, because when I was using my single needle, I didn't want to have too much on there and it would just take forever to pull up. All right, so let's do Nikki's first. Okay, so we're gonna do Nikki's. I'm gonna select it and then hit set. This is super easy because this bag is structured. We want to rotate it because right now it's sideways. If we stitched it like this, two things would happen. We would hit the side, and also we would have a sideways design. So let's rotate it, hit the rotate button, and we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. All right, and then close and edit. Now from here you want to make sure you have, let's see, you want to make sure you have the stitching field accurate. Remember I told you this is not what came with the machine, so it's not calibrated. Excuse my tape. I tape stabilizer and all kind of stuff on here, so I just kind of keep it on there from time to time. But in order to find your center, there's a button with 2 needles and some zigzags. Hit that. I usually start at the very top, the top middle, and that takes it way back there somewhere. I don't want to stitch back there, so I'm going to bring it over and down. Uh-oh, this might be too big. What in the world? Yeah, I think this is too big, so we're just going to size it down. So you all get to see me size it down. And I'm not going to size it down on the machine because not the machine. I'm not going to size it down on the computer because it's just a quick little fix. Let's check the sides first, though. Inappropriate needle position. All right. So our sides look good. And our bottom looks good. So all we're going to do, let's close this out. You got to go all the way back. To edit. And then size. All right. I just want to bring it down because it's too tall. Now, this is kind of tricky because when we uploaded it, it showed it sideways. So we have to use the right one, which is, let's see if it was sideways, and we want to go down that way. I have to move it up because it says it's in the wrong field. Nope. So even though we got to bring it down this way, I have to push the buttons to bring it in this way because initially it was turned sideways. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's something I can change. I don't know who programmed that, but they did. So we're going to do the one that makes it like it's going in that way. Okay. And there we go. See, it went from 4.68 to 4.59. So remember I said I do about a 4.6. Sometimes it'll work out for me, sometimes it won't. But usually 4.6 is a sweet spot for me. All right, end edit. We're gonna have to put it in the right spot again because it's all the way up at the top. Let's bring it down. Let's see, and then I usually just take my finger, push my needle down just to make sure it's gonna clear that spot. It clears on the right side, the top and the bottom, better than it does on the back because this has the little bulky part and it'll hit. I've had it to where it has hit just a couple of times. It didn't mess anything up, but that sound is just, it's nerve-wracking. All right, so that's the top. Let's check the side. So we made it, the side was always fine. And the bottom was pretty good. So by us just bringing it down a little bit, we got that. And y'all, I just realized I forgot to get my thread. It's just telling me inappropriate needle position. I guess I left my needle up. So this design is going to be a 4.59 by 6.3 width. Go back to sewing. I'm ahead of y'all. So let me go get my thread. We're going to use a silver or a grayish color thread. Y'all are quiet. What are y'all doing today? All right, here we go. So I'm using Isacord. Mary Jo says she's watching. All right, I'm going to use Isacord number, I think it's number 40 or something like that. Remember, when you're changing out your thread, you do not have to re-thread it all together. Just take it off, break the thread, and tie it. be able to see. Everyone says they're concentrating on what I'm doing. That's funny. Well, I hope I don't mess up. If I do, y'all know we just brainstorm through it. We figure it out. All right, once you tie it off at the top, just pull it through. Pull, pull, pull. It's going to go all the way through that stuff. It won't mess anything up as long as your knot is not too big. And then you'll see you have, can y'all see that? You see where I have both pieces right there? Pull it through. Get your needle in the right position. Lean in again. Get your needle in the right position, and by doing that, I just hit that needle with the hoop at the bottom, and this is needle number 3. Hit 3, it moves. Hit the thread part, push it down, around, up, over, and snip it. Y'all, I had so much stuff to tell y'all earlier while I was sewing, and I have forgotten. So, as we go, I will think of it. Alright, so it is threaded. Let's get the other threads out of the way, because sometimes if you're not paying attention, they will catch, and they will pull, and they will become a part of your project. It's just a little annoying. I'm just going to save them up there. Okay? I want to change it to number 3 because that's what we've threaded. So we're going to hit the magic wand for the needle and then select needle number 3. Boom. Okay. And we're going to lock it. We don't have to have any water soluble or anything because it's not plush. We did not use any stabilizer because it is this canvas type material, so we're ready to go. Hit lock. Green means go. I always do a quick check underneath just to make sure nothing is under there stuck. Hey, Kim. The initials that we're doing are NCI. Hey, Miss Pat. Hey Rena, welcome you guys. We're doing a beach bag that I have for clearance on my page right now. They're just 15 bucks. I am shocked that they are not gone. When I'm done, I'll show you all what I have left. If you want it, just inbox me, or I guess I can give you my PayPal information. I don't know. I'm not good at the selling situation. I'm more into the sewing part of it. That's what I love to do, but I'm learning. And I'm teaching you all in the process. Nikki's excited. Nikki gets to see her project being made. And she lives right around the corner, so I guess I can drop it off soon. The name of this font is Master Circle from Monogram Wizard. Hi, Lorianne. Welcome. while it's stitching, I'm able to pay attention to the chat. If you all have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. If you all are catching the replay, do hashtag replay squad. Anything to let me know that you're here and you saw me and you enjoyed your time. Because I enjoy my time with you all. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome. Oh, and this is a 12-minute stitch. It's got a little over 6,000 stitches. So Nikki, what that means is my needle stitched down 6,103 times to complete this bag for you. Fun fact. I am loving this color. If I didn't have like a million bags myself, I would make another one for me. These bags are perfect for the beach. They're perfect for, I used to put my computer in it. You can use it as a purse, an overnight bag, anything. Anything, y'all, we put everything in bags. Let's be honest. We put everything in a bag. Whatever you can think of. My niece's little puppy could even fit in this bag. Okay, don't put the puppy in the bag. Hey, Carol. So I ran across someone as I was preparing for this live. Can y'all believe it? I actually prepared today. Well, I attempted to prepare as much as preparing can happen for me. But I ran across somebody else's live in another group, and I really enjoyed it. I love to see people going live and sewing and embroidering. It's fun to watch. Show off what you can do. Hey, Jessie. So the best thing about this bag, it has lines, and Target did a good job because the lines are actually straight. Some bags that you get, depending on where it's made, who makes it, the lines can be a little crooked. So in that case, you want to make a decision. Do you want to line up your project with the lines going across, or with the lines of, let's say, the bottom of the bag or the top of the bag? Most of the time, I want to say I line it up with the top of the bag, because that way I can say no matter what, my design is straight. But I give a disclaimer also that there are some imperfections with bags or with items. You know, nothing's perfect. It always, you know, it can be something with whatever manufacturer makes it. Hey, I think that's pronounced Kel. Mr. Williams. We'll say, hey, Mr. Williams. We have about 3 minutes left on this bag, and then we'll go right into our other one. And we're running this on about 800 stitches per minute. You can go faster, but I don't think it's advised. Just because if it goes too fast, sometimes your hoops will bounce and it might mess up a couple things. So I find that just a plain project like this is good to run it on 800 stitches per minute. If it's something, I made something yesterday. I did the straps of a backpack. I wound up slowing it down to 500 stitches per minute because it was very plush, and I'll show you that at the end. I have a floor full of stuff that I have been working on over the last 2 days. Your girl has been getting it in, super productive, super busy, super happy, because this sewing makes me happy. So for a little while I was a little stressed. I was worrying how I was going to get all this done, but then I realized I'm just going to get it done. There's just no questions asked. But back to school is a very busy time. If you all have not started with backpacks, start now. About 2 years ago, I found a good vendor. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But Google bags in bulk. And you can find a good vendor for backpacks, totes, all that kind of stuff. Order it and start selling backpacks and monogram them. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. But yeah, so just start ordering, selling. Hey Val, hey Elizabeth. And this is the perfect time to do back to school shirts. A lot of the lower grades, kindergarten through maybe even 5th grade. 5th graders may not be too cool to get the shirts with their name on it saying they're going to 5th grade. I'll have to ask my daughter. She's going to 6th grade, so I haven't done her a back to school shirt in forever. All right, back up, back up, back up. Everyone back up. So we're going to quickly show you how this one came out. Nikki, you can see how it looks. Ooh, I like it. Don't y'all like how I usually leave y'all in suspense for a little while I fix it? Oh, uh-oh, that was my pins. Don't panic. Look at that. It is super cute. So she picked out this font yesterday while I was at her house. Elizabeth, I got this bag from Target several years ago, but I will say every year they have a different bag like this. They usually put it out at the beginning of the summer, so I think we're past the time for the bags this year. But you may be able to go online. Y'all just Google stuff. Like Google beach bags, Google totes. You can find all kinds of stuff online on the World Wide Web. Okay, so we have one more to do. We have to do Aaliyah's. Okay, she's on here too. She wants to see hers done live on Facebook Live. Let's see, how do I want to do that? Ah! There was a little spider. Okay, don't panic, y'all. We're good. We're good. All right, so we're going to do her bag same way. We're not going to take any of this loose. We're just going to kind of get it out of the way. Remember last time I said I untied these, but I think I have found another way to do it. Val, thank you, Val. Val says she loves my hair too. All right. I'm just going to close this out. So we just put it on there. Okay, so if you can see right there, I'm going to let that hang down. So that's going to hang below my arm over here. Okay. And if you missed the first part, we don't have to have any stabilizer. I'm winging it with centering it because the grommets like fall perfectly. And what else? These lines on here are pretty good. Looks good. I have a couple more of these left. I have one more of this color left on my page for 15 bucks on sale. When I had them regular price, they were a lot more. Let's just put it that way. I love a good clearance. This one, she let me pick her font, and her initials are ACN. I'm hoping I don't have to. I don't think I will. I don't think I have to change the size. All right, let me get y'all back up here. Lean in. Come back on up. Oh, I have some backpacks down here too that I can show y'all. Hey, Mamie. Who's it I miss? Hey, Donna. Hope y'all are having a good Sunday. All right, let's see. Can I get both of that in there? All right, so you see that came up sideways. We want to turn it. So select the font that select the design that you want. It's already loaded because we're using my H drive. I don't know if everybody else comes up as that. This is plugging directly into my computer right now. If you don't have this, you can always use your memory stick. All right, so set. And then we want to make sure we rotate it. Okay, so it's right side up because we loaded our project in there right side up. And then you close it and end edit. Okay, so it says end edit, but we're still editing, kind of, somewhat. I usually start at the top. I press the needle buttons, the one with the 2 needles in the zigzag. Go all the way up to the top. I'm going to go over to the right and then come down. Oh, look at there. Okay, that works. All right, so it's good for that. Let's check our sides. So our top and bottom is only 4 inches. So that works out for us. So this one, we may just have the problem with the right to left. So let's see. Yep. So y'all hear that? That is going, if I were to stitch it just like this, it would hit. I could have checked that ahead of time, but I didn't. And it's kind of a good thing that I didn't because you all can see what happens. Let me check the other side. That's a little long. So for some reason in this case, 5.7 is not the sweet spot. Let's downsize it some. So we're going to go back to edit. Hit size. And remember the last time we had to, you would think you would push the one with the arrows smushing it down in that way. Nope. Whoever designed this program felt the need to squish it in that way because that's how we loaded it in. So, sight, it's not working that way today. Guess we did it that way. Oh, you're right. Yeah, so we do have to do that way. We have to do that way. Even though we need our design to go in that way. Okay. So it goes down to 5.59. Be careful when you're resizing it. I only do minor resizes on my machine here because it will kind of compromise the thread count and how it's digitized. So I only, if I need to size it down, I only go like a couple of little, what is it, milli-inches maybe? I don't know. But don't size it down too small. That's our major takeaway. All right, so let's check our sides again. Left side, we are barely making it. So what I'll do, I'll just kind of scoot it over just a little bit. I'm like just barely moving it. All right, so it's not hitting anymore. All right, let's check the right side. That looks good. Remember I said it doesn't really mess up there. Something's going on with the thread. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to check all sides around. And I prefer to do each side individually. You can do, if you want it to automatically go all the sides, all the four corners, you hit the dotted line that's going in a square right beside the sewing button. Hit that, and it automatically just, watch this. It goes from corner to corner for you. I don't know why, but for some reason I don't like to use that one. I prefer to do each side individually. Okay? And I was just making sure I didn't want to move it down some. Alright, then we're ready to stitch. So we're going to go right on into sewing. And we're going to do that same silver color. That is position number 3. Did I tell you how to get there? I went to the wand with the thread by it. Hey Tina. To the wand with the thread by it, and then I'm going to hit 3. So what that does, this means I loaded each one of these alphabets in separately. In Monogram Wizard, it brought it all in together. So if I do it and just leave one on number 3, if I just select one for 3, one thread for number 3, it's going to do a silver, and then the other 2 are going to be the needle 4 position, which is like a lime green. So if you don't want to go through each one individually, just hit this thread button with the dots underneath it. Boom, and it changes all of them to the same color thread. That will not work if you want it to change some of the different, if you wanted the first one to be silver, the second one to be hot pink, and the last one to be blue. You can't do it that way. You have to go through and change each one. But since I'm doing them all the same color, I can use that little button right there. Okay? Or you can change it in your program. Alright, from there I'm going to hit lock and then hit the green button. Green means go. And we're off. You know what I just realized? I think I left up, but technically I didn't check the lining. Let me make sure. Okay, I think we're good. So I just reached underneath just to make sure the lining wasn't bunched up. And we're good. Okay, we're good. Alright, don't panic, we're good. Calm down. Hey, Miss Jada. Okay, I think we're good. That just made me nervous. I think I'm going to slow this down. Slow this one down while it's on the sides. Oh, so the way you slow down, you just hit the minus button. I don't know if y'all noticed. This was jumping a little too much for my liking. And we're definitely going to speed it back up because right now, if we stay at this speed, it says it's going to take us 26 minutes. That's a long time. Whereas our other one, what was the other one? 6,000 thread count. This one is 1,400. So if you're one of the ones that charge by the thread count, this would be a more expensive job. I personally don't charge by the thread count because I don't digitize and I can't really control what the thread count is. That's my logic behind it. I'm not sure if it makes sense to you all, but for the time being, it makes sense for me. So until I learn how to digitize, I think I'll just continue to do it this way. And that is my goal. One day I will learn how to digitize. Alright, so let's see. Let's speed it back up. There was a question. Let's see, Don. Someone asked a question. I missed it. Hold on, I'm scrolling up. I know Elizabeth asked, where did I get my bag? I got it from Target. Y'all hear that? It's hitting. But it's not hitting too hard. It's just like barely scrubbing. Alright, anyway. Where was I? I don't see a question. If you asked the question and I missed it, someone ask it again. I don't see it. Cheryl, they're not in my Etsy store right now because I'm just clearancing them out. What I did, I just put them on my page, and I'll put my PayPal link here. I literally put them on my Facebook page, and I think I put it on my So Sweet monogramming page, and I just said, put your comment there, put your email there, comment your email, and I would send you an invoice. I didn't really have a good rhyme or reason behind it, but if you want one, you can comment there or inbox me. Tell me what color you want. I'll show you the ones that I have left, because I don't have a website yet. It's coming. I promise it's coming. Oh, okay, Don. The question was from you. Okay, Don, what's your question? I totally misunderstood that. We have a whole 18 minutes left to chit chat. I'm not too worried about this having a lot more with the stitch count, because this is a thicker material. I would be a little worried, on the other hand, if it was something like vinyl or something just a little thinner that would shred from having so many needle points going through it. All right, we're on to the letter C now. We're making progress. So what you could do also, I mean, Sew What Pro allows you to do minor changes to the thread count if you know a little bit about digitizing. I have watched quite a few YouTube videos. I watched a lot of Eve's videos. She taught us how to split stitches. That was a game changer on some of her YouTube channels. Baby's Booty. So she taught us how to do that, and that helped me. If you are familiar with Sew What Pro, you can go in and decrease the stitch count. So if I were doing 2 or 3 more of these, I'd definitely go in and decrease the stitch count. And that would in turn decrease the stitch time. Because time is money, let's be honest. It's the faster you can get both orders done, the faster you can get on to the next one. So Don says, are you limited to stitching at the top area only with the clamp frame? Are you able to place the bag all the way back to stitch the lower of the bag? Yes, you can. What I've done in the past, and after I did it, I thought about it. That's why I untied these knots, because I wanted to get the monogram a little further down towards the middle of the bag. So I took it and I folded it. And when I folded it, I could push it up a little higher and the knots weren't in the way. So yes, you can bunch it up as long as you can get it towards the back here and this clamp still closes. I've had, I think, a towel and a robe. I've had quite a few bulky things on there, but you just have to make sure you get it out of the way. It's very possible. I mean, there are pros and cons to every hooping system, every hooping frame. There's some that I like better than others. I have my Mighty hoops. I have a 5x5 Mighty hoop, and let's see. have what is this? I had to buy it separately, but it is an 8x13 mighty hoop. And then you have the hoops that come with your machine, which is like a 4x4, a 2.5 by 1.5, a 5x7, and the biggest one is 11.8 by 7.9. So that's what comes with your machines. The 10 needle comes with a bigger hoop. One thing I can guarantee is this design is not coming loose. Look at how much it's stitching on there. You are not just gonna be able to take these stitches out. You're welcome, Don. So keep an eye out on my page. I will definitely be putting things on here for super cheap, super clearance. I may even break down and just load them all to my what's it called? Etsy page, just to make it easier to go on there and order. Otherwise, I'll put my PayPal link and you can just inbox me your initial information or the design information. Because this stuff has got to go. I have some cute clutch purses. Otherwise, I'll just use them for some vendor events this year. For Christmas, Thanksgiving, what else? Halloween. It is coming up prime time vendor events, you guys. Make sure you're searching your local markets for vendor events. Getting out there, just putting yourself out there. A lot of churches have them, a lot of high schools, raffles, with it pep squads. Do they still have that? Is that what it's called? A lot of those places are doing different little fall festivals. Hey Susan, welcome. We still have about 12 minutes left, Susan, so you're right on time. We're doing a bag. You can use it for a beach bag. You can use it for just a regular tote, overnight bag, computer bag, money bag, whatever you want to use it for. So like I was saying earlier about the vendor events, right now you should be planning out your items for the holidays. If you have not started that, you're not ridiculously behind, but you are a little behind, because school is starting back, and you want to just kind of know what orders and what items you want to have on hand. Do you need to order them? Will it take a while for them to get to you? Do you have to make anything from scratch? I mean, if you sew, that's a perfect thing to do. You can make some items from scratch, and that will save you some money. You don't have to buy the blanks. You can make your blanks. You can make blanks and sell them. I personally don't like to make blanks, so you could make blanks and sell them to me. You can do in the hoop items. The possibilities are endless. My daughter goes to a private school, and she starts school within the next 2 weeks. So we went school shopping yesterday, and I think I bought her about 7 shirts. They charge $5 to just stamp on the school logo, and I think they charge $10 maybe to embroider the logo. So what do you think I'm going to do? I am going to embroider her logo on, and I don't have to pay that $10. I just got the logo off of their school website, sent it over to my digitizer, and I'm going to do it myself. Yeah. Save myself some time. Save myself some money. Alright, we have 8 more minutes. Note to self, when I pick this font again, I will decrease the stitch count. When I purchased this font, I didn't change the name. Let's see. It's DBJ719. I think I may have gotten this off of... Oh no, don't make me lie. I'll think about it, and I'll wind up coming back and putting it in the comments as usual. Because I'm not as organized as a lot of you all are. I have different folders for my fonts, for my alphabets and stuff, and I have them named, but I don't have them named according to what shop I bought them from. In the past, that wasn't important to me. Now I am seeing the importance of it, because a lot of times when we stitch something and we like to show off our work, the first thing we like to ask each other, me included, what font is it? Where did you get it from? Because I am addicted to cute fonts. I have so many cursive fonts. I have so many that I don't know what I have. Maybe one day we can do that. Maybe one day we can just open up my fonts and just go through those. I'll do that on a non-traditional live. Sometimes I'll go live in my group. It's So Sweet to Learn. I'll go live in there in the middle of the week if I have like a special project. What was it? 2 weeks ago I went live because I was a little stressed because I was doing some 31 bags and it would not fit on my 6 needle. So I did it on my single needle. So I went live because I hadn't done a single needle project in a while. Super impromptu. I went live and showed you all how to turn the bag inside out and get it on the single needle. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's in the group. It's in the group only. Actually, I didn't go live on my main page for that one. I only went live in the group for that one. Hey Vanessa. Hey Debbie. Welcome you guys. We have about 5 minutes left on this stitch. But don't worry, we won't be ending in 5 minutes. I have a couple more things to talk about to show you all. You know, I could talk all day, so it just depends on how much time you have. We're on to the last letter, which is the letter N. That's my middle name. Well, the letter of my middle name. N, Nicole. I don't know what her middle name is. If you're still on here, Aaliyah, what's your middle name? What does this N stand for? Is it Nancy? Is it Nadine? Is it Nina? I mean, we can guess for days. Carol says all day. Does that mean you can stay on here with me all day? Y'all have all day for me? Natalia. That's pretty. I like that. Did I say that right? Natalia. 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 Vanessa, y'all, Vanessa's at church watching us. Say a prayer for us. Hey, Corey. Almost done. Oh, she said I said it right. Y'all, I'm bad with names. I'm bad with remembering names. I love you, but I rarely remember names. Carol, I like this font too. I like it because it's a little different from the one on Monogram Wizard because it has these little openings there. That's not solid. Usually you see those and it's solid. But that has a little opening. I like anything that gives it character. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Bonnie, welcome. On the home stretch, 1 minute to go. Less than 1,000 stitches left. Victories within the mile. We're done. We are done. Done. Hey, Ashley. All right, so we're gonna take it off of the machine. All right, so this is the easy one. Clamp it up. All right, let's see. We got that one. Where's the other one? We did 2 today. Y'all, this camera thing is, there we go. It's confusing. All right, we did those 2. One of them is Master Circle, and the other one is an unknown font that I will get back to you and let you know. So as promised, I wanted to let you all know what I have been doing. Nikki said it's cute. Thank you. Where do I start? So, okay, let's start here. This I just took off the machine a few minutes ago. As a matter of fact, I haven't even sprayed it to get the lines off of it. So this is a perfect example of a back to school outfit. Aaliyah loves it. Y'all, Aaliyah loves her bag. We did a good job. Let me slide this away so I can see y'all. All right, so this is a little, I guess a tunic maybe, like a little dress shirt. Someone wanted me to embroider. They got a good deal. They got it from Gap for $3.99. Regular price $14.99. Okay. So that goes at the little bottom corner. Where is it? There we go. Okay, that's that initial. And she didn't tell me what fonts she wanted, so I love when people don't tell me what fonts they want, because then I can just pick what I want. All right, and I didn't want to do two of the same fonts on there because I think it's for the same little girl, and I want her to have variety. All right, what else? I'll make this quick, I promise. And then I did a ton of towels. They all have the same thing on. Look at this. Whew. See all these? And this is what they have on. I haven't even taken the, wait. I haven't even taken the water soluble off of them. So, there we go. And I'll come back later. Usually sometimes when I'm like sitting watching TV or something, I'll take them off of there. Okay, so there's a ton of those that color. Someone wanted me to do them for her retreat. But wait, there's more. Ugh. I also did them in red. Ugh. See that? Same thing. And she has more to bring me, a total of 50. So we love large orders, you guys. Do not turn down large orders. Just pace yourself. Okay? Pace yourself. This goes with that other order. She wanted a really bright one. This is a Vera Bradley, and it's just very it's very busy. Vera Bradley has a lot of busy designs. Busy meaning a lot going on, you know, just stuff going on there. And she wanted a neon pink. And then on the backpack. Like I told y'all, backpack season. So if you choose not to order backpacks to sell, tell people to bring you their backpacks. And you can do backpacks on the single needle. One year I did well over 100 backpacks for back to school on the single needle. It is very possible. Very possible. Another one that I did. So this one is different because I did a backpack, but it's not in the traditional spot. So see, there's nothing on the front here. I didn't do anything on the front. She wanted it on the strap. Okay. So this was the one that I had to slow down to like 500 stitches per minute because it's pretty thick. I don't know if you can see that, but the strap is pretty thick and plush. So I just slowed it down. And she had the cute little matching lunchbox. So keep that in mind when you're buying backpacks. A lot of kids take lunch. If you buy the backpack with the matching lunchbox, you can sell it as a bundle. Is that all? Something tells me there's something else. And then I have these backpacks to do. This year I said I wasn't going to do any backpacks. I donated my whole inventory of backpacks this year and last year. So I only am putting backpacks on the ones that people bring to me, but I had a couple left and someone asked for it, so I made an exception and I just pulled these to the side. There's nothing on yet, but I'm gonna get these and I'm gonna put their names on it. So I'll probably do that a little later on today or tomorrow, depending on what I have to do. Okay, I think that's all. I have one more order of like shirts to do, but I'm waiting on the customer to to email me back and let me know what color they want their logo in. And I already hooped this. Let's see. It probably has a lot of stuff on it because it was underneath my machine. But I already hooped it on my, what's that called? Y'all, I make up names in a minute. I will make up a name. It's a Mighty Hoop t-shirt hooping system. Hooping station. Sounds good. Hooping station. Okay. All right, so I also have a raffle going on right now on my personal page. I didn't put it on my It's So Sweet to Learn page because I didn't want it to be a group where you all feel like I'm just selling to you all. Where have I lent my mind? I didn't want it to be a group where you all feel like I'm selling to you all. So it's on my personal page. It's a raffle, and you all can use the same idea if you want in your business. It is for a branding package. What did I put on there? You have the opportunity to win 2 customized polo shirts with your logo on it and a canvas bag with your logo on it, and that's over a $97 value, and I am raffling it off for $5. That's all. All you have to do to enter to win is, wait, I wrote it down, it was in a specific order. Okay, you have to pay the $5. You have to buy the raffle ticket, and my link is at the top of the page. You have to tag 2 people or 2 business owners, just 2 other people that's interested in it. You have to like my page, So Sweet Monogramming, and you also have to share it. So you have to do all 4 of those things. The combination of all 4 enters you to win the package. What I have been saying to people, if you don't have a logo, if you don't have a business, and you win, and you win the raffle, you can get your initials on it. You can get your initials on the bag. You can get a little design on the bag, whatever you like. So I didn't want to limit that to anybody. What else? I have some notes right there that I kind of was trying to keep up with. I think that was all. Okay. So we've been doing good, y'all. You see my mug? I still have my mug. Comment what you think is in my mug. Is it water? Is it coffee? Is it wine? How well do you all know me? But that is also on my Etsy page. I am currently looking for a cheaper vendor for my mugs. I have it in, I think, 13 ounce and 15 ounces. I also have it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be pretty. This was my first t-shirt that I made. So don't tell anybody, but I messed this one up. But it's still cute, okay? It's cute. It's not supposed to have this white box around it. It was supposed to be transparent. But I did it wrong, and I made a mistake and ordered it. And I learned. Cheryl said water. That's cute. I have water in there. But yeah, so my other shirts, I have them in other colors. I want to do some cute shirts and probably put on there some cute sayings that we say. Sell them on our Etsy page. You all feel free to do the same thing. You know how I am. Just you all can do. Dawn says I have organic tea. I like that. Okay. Y'all like me. Water, tea. But other than that, you guys, I'm going to be out of town for the next 2 Sundays. I am so sorry. It's how my travel dates fell, and I will need someone to fill in for me because as of yet, to date, we have had a So Sweet Sunday every Sunday since January the 20th. Okay, remember our first one was the makeup bag. That I raffled off. And then maybe, I think on the 14th, I missed that day because I was sick, but I made it up. I had a makeup day, and I did it on the 15th. So you guys, listen, do not make me volunteer you all, because ask Tiffany, and who was it? Heather and someone else. I voluntold them. And they loved us so much that they actually did a live for us. And they were nervous. They were just as nervous as I was the first time that I came on and did a live for you all. Tamara, that's who it was. She did the door hanger. So we had those 3 ladies come in and do a live. Who do I see? I talked to Dawn a lot. I might have to volunteer you, Dawn. What do you think? You can come on and do a live and just kind of show us what you do. It can be your favorite project. It can be whatever you're working on. It can be anything. You can even talk to us about what fonts you like. It doesn't matter. But that's all. If you want, just inbox me tag me on something that you've made and just kind of get my attention to let me know that you're interested. All right. So that's all. And just remember, you guys, it does not have to be perfect, but it has to be pretty. Okay. Remember that. Nothing is perfect. Not the stuff that I do, not the stuff that you all do. Just make it pretty. All right. So I will see you all in, I'm going to miss y'all. I'm going to see you in 2 weeks. Okay, well, I'll still be posting on my page and sharing things and having fun with you all right? All right, see you later. Bye.